What's going on, you guys? Let's give you guys another one take review. It's your boy Big Dog back with a review for Black Clover, episode 103. Listen, I know I'm late. I just got back to the crib. I've been out all day. Just got back, watched the episode. So I'm getting this up. So I don't know if this is up at 3 o'clock in the morning or early in the morning. I don't know. It depends. I might fall asleep while it's uploaded. But this episode was pretty good, but man, we gotta adjust the elephant in the room, man. That Asta is a huge cheat code. Like, it's amazing that the one person in the entire show with no magic, with the one person that we know of, with no magic, has all the capability to stop any and everything that has to do with magic. One, we don't know how he got the sword back from Lich. Two, Lich still has a sword. Like, how does Asta have a sword and Lich have a sword? I could have swore Lich took Asta's sword, his short one. Maybe Lich still has that one. That's the sword Lich still has, and Asta has the other one, the one that he used this episode, which he used to cancel the poison. I'm wondering myself, like, is this sword just so happen to be stronger than the other one? Is why it's able to nullify like the poison and everything like that? Because I'm trying to see what is the difference between this one and the other one. The swords are confusing me. I know one sword, the big one, like blocks magic and reflects it back, like deflects it back. The other one absorbs magic, the small one. But this one, doesn't it also absorb magic? Maybe this one just don't shoot it back, okay? Because I know one of them shoots it back, and I'm pretty sure it's the short one. Because I could swear that's what he did against Mars, if I'm correct. But yeah, he uses it, and basically he did what he needed to do. He stabbed who we find out the guy's name is Digit. He stabbed him and like freed him, but that wasn't the biggest part. The most interesting part about that is when Digit basically tells him, like, hey, the elf inside me didn't want to do this. And so that brings into question, and I think I even said, I think last week, I'm like, why is every elf coming back like they knew exactly what to do? Like, they knew, like, hey, we about to attack, and they haven't even been around. So now it's like, the question not necessarily being answered, but like, this indicates like it will be answered, you know what I'm saying, eventually at some point in time. Because now I'm trying to think, like, why are they attacking? Lich still haven't spoken a word. We got a new intro. I didn't even talk about that because, listen, first of all, these anime intros always spoil us some stuff. Because this stuff went nowhere. Let's just be honest, people. That was, you have to show me that in the intro, bro. Because that looked pretty damn dope, right? It looked damn good. Everything I saw in the intro looked damn good. I'm pretty sure the people in the pods that haven't woken up yet, how are they in pods? It's a lot of questions, people. It's a lot of questions, cause like every single episode of Black Clover, it's like, okay, this is how this happened. All right, but it gives you 17 more new questions every single time. I don't know these two people in the pods. I don't even know how these two people got in the pods. The only people who was out in order to put them in the pods were Patrick, and oh my God, Veto, the girl, y'all know, the Raya, all them folk. But how did they get their bodies to go in the pod? People, you see what I'm saying? This is what I'm talking about. We got questions galore, and I know people who read the manga just like, oh, you'll find out this, and like they know everybody. Like, I'm telling you, I know so many people who read the Black Clover manga who just ahead of me, and they just like, oh, you'll find out. I'll just be like, okay, like it's crazy, but we got that. We have the king finally realizing that the kingdom is being attacked. He like, oh, now Julius is out the way. I'm gonna go get my shine on. I'm about damn near hoping he die. I'm just being honest, man. I'm being honest. I'm about damn near hoping he die. Alright, I'm just saying. What else? I'm trying to think, because I know it was some other little important little stuff. I think, but like the biggest thing is like Asta in his mind, like, hey, we're gonna have to save the humans and the elves, which is, I'm just trying to think of like why once they turn into elves does this happen, and I'm thinking the elves might have been cursed by the demon. And the reason I say that is because even when Digit, or the elf version of Digit, was losing it, they said we have to stop him because before he turns into something other than an elf. I don't think that them 3 eyes, I don't think that's like an elf thing. That's definitely something from that demon with 3 eyes. So it's like maybe the elves are cursed, but who could have cursed them? I don't think Lich would have did that to his people, unless it's a part of Lich that we haven't seen. It's something. It's some stuff going on in the background that we just don't know yet. Well, I just don't know yet. I ain't gonna say we. I'm usually I guess I really feel like I'm in the minority of the person who's of the anime only watcher. Me and my partner Jose and my partner Freddie, we the only people I know who hasn't who aren't caught up in like the manga. So it's only a few of us sticking it out with just the anime, but it's all good because hey, I'm excited every episode, and I like being asking questions. It keeps me like on my toes, and what I'm saying, intrigued and shit. But yeah, Asta and Yuno are about to go set their separate ways to like handle like some smaller elves. I'm pretty sure they ain't as strong because they not something they can't handle. Like some smaller elves that are just terrorizing like around before they get to like the royal capital. Nozel and the rest of those guys are headed to the capital. But I don't think it's setting it up like, hey, this is gonna be like a final confrontation. But you can just tell that they're like levels to shit. Like it's like no, you can't fight. I'm trying to think of who. What's the best one I can think about? Jesus Christ, I'm thinking of so many different anime and nothing coming to mind right now. It's okay, just like Frieza. No, you can't fight the Ginyu. I mean, you can't fight Frieza first. You gotta go through the Ginyu Force. You gotta go through. Oh my God, what's this? The green haired dude and the fat dude. Oh my, anime card is getting revoked, and my Dragon Ball Z fandom. That's my favorite anime, and I can't think of two characters. Zarbon and Dodoria, you got to go through them. That's what I feel like it's like right now. And we're gonna keep getting to somebody who think, oh, this person's very, very strong, but like, and Lich is at the top, but I still feel like there's somebody even beyond him or better one. I'm gonna say Madara. Okay, you know how you got to go through everybody, and then you got the Madara at the end of Naruto, but then he wasn't actually the guy. It was Kaguya. That's how this feels like, and I feel like they're selling us short. I think eventually, by the end of this, I don't know how it's gonna be possible because the people whose bodies they've taken, they have to get their bodies back, right? So the heirs who are reincarnated, they gonna end up having to leave. But I think at some point in time, the heirs and the humans have to team up together. But here's the only negative about that: the elves still end up losing because they were killed then, and so they won't get to keep the bodies they're in now. So that's gonna suck a little bit. That's gonna suck because they still gonna be extinct, or unless some kind of crazy shit happen. What? It's possible because this is a show about magic, so anything's possible when you got magic involved and plot armor Asta. Cause my boy can do it all. I'm just saying. But you guys let me know what you thought about this episode down in the comments. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and I'll catch up with you guys later. Peace.